I'm joined here by Raju Pullan of Samsung India. He's here to talk to us about the latest Samsung Galaxy launches. Thank you, Mr. Pullan, for joining us here. Take us through launches in brief across the wearables and the phone segments.
Thank you for having me on the show, Rishabh. I think so. Today is it's a very exciting day, not only for Samsung but also for the entire country, because it's for the first time that we will see the emergence of Galaxy AI, which is a hybrid strategy, which will be on-device AI as well as AI on the cloud. We've got an entire new portfolio of products out there. We'll have the 6th generation of foldables, which is the Z Flip 6 and the Z Fold6 that's getting launched. And of course, it's pivoted around the entire Galaxy AI story, while as it's become lighter, thinner, wider, and of course, it's got the best processing ability there. That's one part of it, but I'm super excited about the other two categories where everything is changing. The watch is going ultra. So we're having the watch ultra, which is all about Samsung Health. And we are taking the health and the wellness for our consumers to the next level. And of course, the Buds 3 Pro is of course a change in design, complete change in design. The blade design is not only exciting, but it's also very engaging. We've also got the Galaxy AI as a part of our Buds 3 strategy. And pivoted around the entire launch is the human-centric Galaxy AI strategy. And that's the first time in the industry that a brand is looking at human-centric AI, which is pillared around very strong pillars of consumer interest.
Awesome. Lastly, I have a couple more things I want you to elaborate on. Firstly, the last time we spoke, you said that Tier 2 India is growing at a very fast pace for Samsung. So one on that, an update on that. And secondly, the sort of India, the pecking order that Samsung puts India at, given that the global rollout is happening simultaneously across the world, right now, India included. So what's your take on these two factors?
So one is that we continue. I was in Rajasthan a couple of months back, and I was in a upcountry city about 120 kilometers away from Jaipur, and I was so surprised to see my Z Flip 5 there, right? And when I asked the retailer as to why do you have the Z Flip 5 at this store, which is a medium sort of a store in a Tier 6 town, he said there is a consumer demand for it and there is a consumer who has ordered for it and he's bought it on affordability. I think so expansion of this category is all about affordability. So we are associated, we are collaborating with most of the banks across the country and NBFCs. We also have a Samsung Finance Plus portfolio, and that's also helping build this category even in the rural markets that are there. I spoke to one of my partners in Srinagar, and we see very strong adoption of foldables there as well, because we've got Samsung Finance Plus and the other platforms there as well. So we see this affordability being one key factor. With the right governance mechanism around it, we are able to expect that the ultra premium will see some strong growths. So, on your second question, Rishabh, on the India launch, how important is India? India is one of the most critical or strategic countries for Samsung globally. And that's the reason the Z series and the entire new launches, the ecosystem, India is a part of the first phase of launch. That itself is very big. We are manufacturing the Z series in our India manufacturing unit. Our Samsung Research Institute is also doling out a lot of innovations, not only for India, but also for the world. So India is a very strategic part of the overall Samsung growth story.